Welcome to Radio Boomers Live, the show about all things human from a baby boomer's perspective. All things hot and all things not. News, reviews, interviews, chat, text, and what's next. And here are your hosts, Reatha Gray from Betty White's Off Their Rockers and Easy's dad, Jim Zuley.
Good morning, everybody out there in Radio Boomers Live land. Good morning, Reatha.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. We're coming to you from Radio Boomers Live, broadcasted on EZWAY Radio, powered by Blog Talk Radio. How are you doing this morning, Jim?
Rocking and rolling, Reatha, and welcome to the show, everybody. This is, Reatha and I love doing this show. It's exciting, and, we keep up with, Reatha's always keeping us up with all the tech, and I try to hit you with some of the news, a small percentage of it. And Reatha, this is kind of like the Twilight Zone, waking up like, was I dreaming that the world has come to a stop, that I was driving around and there was no traffic? This is definitely a different way of life for us, right? It's like, what the heck's going on here?
It's definitely a Twilight Zone experience. I live in the heart of L.A., and it's literally like driving around in a ghost town most of the time. I live across the street from an elementary school that it's only like this for short periods of times, like spring break and Christmas holiday. It's just no one is on the street hardly at all. But over the weekend, I saw people jogging and walking all over the place. They're all going stir crazy. We don't walk in L.A. I saw people walking.
Yeah. Walking down the street. There was somebody walking down with a baby stroller somewhere, and it's like, wait a minute, what are you doing in the street? But there's nobody around. Guys, EZWayinfo.com. Letter E, letter Z, EZWay. So we're all home, and I'll tell you, things are still moving online, though. I mean, there's a lot of excitement. There's events are going online now instead of out at wherever. They're moving it, and Eric's got his new Wall of Fame page and group, and that's exciting as ever. So you got to tune into some of that stuff. That's fun. But thanks for coming on with us on Radio Boomers Live. We're going to rock and roll, have a cool show. And with that, we're going to move into our hot topics. We love our hot topics.
Ripped from the headlines, today's hot topics.
Well, speaking of things moving on, the census are moving on. They are doing the census whether you like it or not, whether you want to participate or not, coronavirus or not. They are doing the census. So if you got your census notice in the mail, you can see you can do the census online. And I did it. It really took about 10 minutes. I did the census in like the 1980s. I went around to people's houses and ask them all these questions, and it was just pages and pages of stuff. This is so easy, I'm telling you. I think today is the last day to do it online, or at least they want you to do it online by today. And if you don't do it online by today, they're going to send someone to your house. Now, they will send you a paper census if you don't have a computer. But if you do have a computer, a tablet, or even a phone, it is so easy. Just follow the simple instructions on the card they mail to you. Go to that website, and you just answer a few questions, and it's done. Again, if you don't do that, they're going to send you a paper census. If you don't fill that out, they're going to send someone to your house. Believe me, no one wants anyone to come to their house or wants to go to your house during this virus. So just go online or fill out the paper census, and it matters. It really does. That's how they decide how many firemen you get, how many schools you get, how many policemen you get, how much money you get in your community. So make sure you do your census this year. That's my hot topic, Jim. And what's yours? Jim, did we lose you?
Sorry about that, Reatha. I hit the old mute button. The old mute button seems to get my way sometimes. But anyway, I want to say hi to Connie Reddick. She's on listening, and wow, we got a lot of people listening. And yes, there is a program where you could sign up and make some good money doing the census, but I don't know how they're working that right now, Reatha. They might have that on hold. You make about $22-25 an hour going out doing the census, but like I say, with what's going on, in a few short weeks, everything has changed. People's habits, hobbies, social life, and in reality, it's just different. School halls empty, main streets Reatha was talking about. It's a kind of different world. Artwork has been half done, and it's like we were talking about. It's like a movie. Tokyo Olympics have been postponed until 2021 due to the CV, and Washington, $2 trillion budget passed to combat the virus, and basically it's to do research and so on. And they have the top scientists in the world. Bush shows you where I'm at here. President Trump put some real minds behind this stuff, so they're working on finding some kind of solution to this. Boris Johnson in Britain came down with the virus, and you've heard about. There's a lot of different people coming down with it. The death toll in Italy exceeded 10,000. A team of ear, nose, and throat doctors said that losing your sense of smell may be a hidden symptom of the coronavirus. And remember, it goes to cool. It's an upper respiratory. It goes in your sinuses, chest, and so on. And somebody had recommended, I think we mentioned this, drinking a lot of water seems to helps flush it down to the gut area where the acids in your stomach can kill the bacteria. But, don't take my word for it on what I hear. Do your research on that. I'm thinking, maybe even a hairdryer might work, breathing a lot of with more than 20,000 reported cases last week. Iran has surpassed Italy in reported cases of CV and becomes one of the epicenters of the virus itself. I mean, and now India's talking about it. A mad scramble for masks, gowns, and ventilators is pitting states against each other. They found somewhere where they had like 60,000 of these ventilators, but they couldn't use them because they're expired. New York Governor Cuomo states, "We will not accept a premise that human life is disposable." Well, wait a minute. This is coming from somebody who legalized abortion until birth. Wow, what's that all about? California had 21 million, I think, 21 million of these N95 protective masks in storage. But the problem is, like I said, the dates. So it's out there. And, food, don't worry about the food and the supply. There's tons of it out there. You see the stores are all stocked up. When this stuff happens, don't go when the rush is there. Go afterwards, and don't worry about it being sold out. Just ask the manager when your next delivery is, and that's when you go, and there's tons of stuff. Choir director decided to go ahead with practice at a church, and 60 people, he says, "Come on in, let's do this practice." 60 people showed up, and 3 weeks later, 45 of them were diagnosed with the coronavirus, and 2 passed away. You got to, so let's check out this distancing from each other and so on, and maybe the mask if you're comfortable with that. This historical ship in Dana Point Harbor. If any of you have been to Dana Point Harbor, Reatha, I don't know if you've been down there. The Pilgrim, the big ship, is a replica of the one built in 1825. Is sinking. That's about all I have time for, Reatha. I gotta move on here. We have other things to cover, and I believe we have a commercial coming up now.
Looking to grow and align your brand with celebrities and other established brands? Your brand is all about your entire customer experience. Everything from your logo, your website, your social media experiences, the way you answer the phone, to the way your customers experience your staff. So why not let us help you get your branding right from the start? At EZWAY Promotions, we are a new class of professionals providing first-class online branding, promotion, social media, website development, editing, graphic design, public relations, media, SEO, and online advertising to give your business the competitive edge to stand out. Our highly experienced experts will not only help you increase your online presence, but also provide you with a proven online strategy to help you increase the value of your company and make acquiring new customers easier. So what are you waiting for? Contact us today and let us help you grow your business exponentially.
For more information, contact 424-209-9290 or visit EZWayPromotions.com. That's letter E, letter Z. We also encourage you to like our Facebook page at EZWay Promotions.
Boomer Boost is a comprehensive, all-in-one powerhouse nutritional supplement designed to specifically support your body's vital functions. Boomer Boost is the result of years of research by numerous scientists and formulators, resulting in a comprehensive nutritional powder that contains all of your essential vitamins, minerals, amino acids, and even specialty nutrients in one easy-to-use drink. Boomer Boost replenishes the vital nutrients that are depleted during your body's repair process, including macronutrients, proteins, carbohydrates, and fats, as well as micronutrients, vitamins and minerals, coenzymes, and specialty nutrients, allowing your body to make all of the proteins required for optimal health and execute the metabolic pathways that are the essence of human life. Many of these nutrients can only be obtained through a proper diet, and Boomer Boost provides everything your body requires to increase energy and feel great.
And I'll tell you what, Boomer Boost keeps the motor running, and I just want to I just want to say thank you to all our listeners. We've got Ralph Fredericks, Jason Spam, and Theodosia McLean, and there's so many. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we want you to be part of the EZWay group. So remember the Wall of Fame page and group. It's with the EZWay network. You become part of it, and there's so much for you to interact with. So we really appreciate it. And Reatha, we have, I say interesting guests, but we've got a real power couple on here. Pepper J and John Michael Ferrari, authors of the Dynamic Song Performance, the Singer's Bible, actors, songwriters, speakers, music and acting instructors. Pepper was an attorney for years in L.A. and founder of the Actors Reporter. She taught at L.A. school systems. And, well, I could go on and on and on with Pepper. Everybody loves Pepper. And John Michael Ferrari is not only a gifted musician, I call him Mr. Guitar. He's very, very gifted in the music world, but he likes to share it. He shares his talents with others, and inspiring musicians. So together, Pepper and John have basically inspired so many, fulfilled their dreams, and wow, that's got to be a cool feeling, guys. You on with us, Pepper and John?
Hey, John, how are you?
I hear him in the background.
Good morning, good morning.
Pepper, we got Reatha Gray on with us, and I believe John and Pepper, I believe you know Reatha?
Oh, absolutely.
Wonderful.
Thank you for having us on.
Guys, welcome to the show, and Reatha and I were talking, it's a different world we're living in today, and you guys are, you're just bringing a lot of happiness to people, and you really reach out to because you could do what you do without taking 90% of your time and inspiring and basically changing lives. So let's go back a bit here. What brought you both? You're so enthralled in the music and entertainment and acting world. What brought you both into that? You could have been doctors, lawyers, or whatever, but you're where you're at, and you're very successful.
I was going to be a doctor, but my handwriting wasn't bad enough.
and I have to share with you guys, Pepper. The property Pepper had in L.A. is beautiful, where she had her. We call it the mansion, where she did her shows, and now they have a beautiful place out. Where is it, Pepper? Arizona or Nevada?
No.
And
you were here. It was in Pahrump, Nevada. I have to spell it because people don't know it. Pahrump.
Pahrump.
And it was wonderful having you visit. I hope you and Reatha. I hope you join and come visit.
I've got to come out there. I've been dying to get out there. I just haven't made it. But I will one of these days.
Well, it works for us. It gives us the opportunity to share what we do with schools and churches and kids and, people that really could use a little more confidence in their performance, whether it's speaking or acting or singing. We enjoy sharing that, I guess.
Well, we really enjoy being here. We live on a ranch. We're busier than ever.
Yeah.
We were just sitting here last night talking about how lucky and fortunate we are. On the ranch, we have enough acreage where we can walk and just have space. And work. We each have our work area. I have my recording studio. She has her cave she works in, and we're doing things all day long. We're working and doing stuff.
Do you have animals out there?
Reatha, I have the two cutest goats you ever met in your entire life. Ozzy and Sadie, they're called dwarf Nigerians, and they're just adorable. They're about 4. And then we have about 13 chickens. We adopted some peacocks, desert tortoises, dogs, and cats, and humans.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Like I said, Rick, you got to make it out there. They've got it fixed up so nice with the swimming pool.
Yeah, well,
wow.
Yeah, I thought I was going to be retired, but we just both got into John's music, heavy duty. Well, I guess 30 years now, and in the last year or 2 or 3, just Jim, Reatha, I can't express to you how happily surprised we are at the reaction to John and his music now. It's just been extraordinary.
Well, I've heard some of it, and it's fabulous.
But you know what, guys? Let me jump on. Let me go back just for a second, okay? Dynamic song performance is called a singer's Bible, but yet it reaches out and it benefits so many, and actors, public speakers, models, coaches, trial lawyers. I mean, it's a book that covers so many fields. Your goal, what you need to do to help and seduce the camera and the audience. Can you give us, can you give the audience a few bullet points on holding an audience and getting and holding their attention? Just a couple bullet points.
Well, I think if you hold an audience, number one, you have to really enjoy what you're doing. I mean, you can learn all the skills there is, but I think the number one ingredient is the love for what you're doing and the excitement, and you have a message that you want to share with the people. That's the most important thing. And then out of that, you can refine it by learning certain skills, how to keep the attention of the audience, because consistency is everything. Because there are some nights, even though you love it, you just don't feel like you just have it in you to be out there. This is when the technique and your skill really takes over to help you through those times.
Well, you have a song, Bad Dreams, and I'll tell you, you are a writer, and then you could put it together to it's a different age now in the digital world, so is that affecting how the performance goes with music? John, have you seen that in the studios? Because we want to play your song here.
Well, what I'm very fortunate is that I can come up with a concept. I pass it through Pepper. She listens to it. I write out the words and everything. And when we think we got it, then I go into the studio and I record it. I do all the tracks. I do the guitar tracks, the piano tracks, the drum tracks, the string tracks. I've learned how to do all that stuff to be self-contained. And then Pepper comes in and we go over it, we listen to it, and then we kind of put it out there to see how it sounds. And we live with it for a while. Do we make any changes? And then I have the ability to go back.
And then sometimes, like we just came back from 2 trips to Nashville, where we recorded his album that is coming up in about 60 days, Be the Smile on Your Face. We're very excited about it. But I'm glad you liked the song Bad Dream. Bad Dream was a little different than what he usually does. And it's really just, it's affected a lot of people.
Here's the thing, Pepper. This guy is amazing. I kind of call him Mr. Guitar, but he's so like he's got all the bases covered, writing and between the two of you putting it together. But it's in this age, getting it out there taking advantage of that, and you had a situation where you tied in with the EZWAY network, and that kind of boosted things a bit. And here, let's play the song. Is that coming up?
There was one last prayer on the table next to an empty chair. Candle burning bright left a message in the night. I wasn't sure it was there for me. I brought my case to the judge just so he could see. And I broke down and cried. He gave me life, said my future was all up to me. Oh, my life was filled with dangles, but not enough to keep me satisfied. Church filled with fallen angels, Father stood outside and cried. It was a bad dream, a bad, bad, bad dream, bad dream, a bad, bad, bad dream. Sitting on a wooden nightstand, a letter in lipstick red. The candle blew out, I couldn't make out exactly what the letter said. I missed the sign, check out by noon, all penalties will apply. I had $1 silver I left for the maid, and then I said goodbye. It was a bad dream, a bad, bad, bad dream, bad dream, a bad, bad, bad dream. There were 5 corners on the table that night, each one was a secret to share. Everybody got their wishes, I was the only one that wasn't there. Oh, I felt myself falling, something reached out and grabbed my head. From 1,000 nights and one big bang stood a hell of a man. I'll grant you what you wish for, no words need be spoken. Read the letter from the nightstand. Love when your heart is broken, signed bad dream. There was sad news in the paper about a young boy that died. I recognized the hat and coat, I was the catcher and the ride. 1,000 miles into the night, devil asked me to play. I gazed with a smile, I'll play for a while, but devil, this is not your day. You're in a bad dream, a bad dream, a bad, bad, bad dream, bad dream, a bad, bad, bad dream. Bad dream.
This is on. All right.
John, what do you call your music? It's a little bit country. It's a little bit rock and roll. It kind of reminds me of the 60s, the late 50s. Of course, you guys are boomers, and you can understand the words. My God.
But the words. A letter in lipstick red, the church filled with fallen. Boy, you got some. Now, check this out, guys. Theodosia McLean, this is just one out of many here. Now, she posted, I shared bad dreams to 33 people last night. Whoops, I forgot it was, I forgot it was 1 a.m. for them, but they appreciated it this morning.
Well,
I'm sitting here with my feet going up and down, man. That was the beat, John. You're on. You guys did great on that one.
Well, it's an unusual song for me. I wrote it. There's a lot of metaphors, I used in that describing, bad dreams. And I just took ideas and things that were in my life, abstract things, and I put them in there. Like there was that one line, I missed the sign, check out by noon, all penalties will apply. Well, I remember seeing that one time on the back of a door as we were leaving. I thought, check out by noon, all penalties will apply.
This song is like indie rock, definitely indie rock. And his genre, he really writes cross-genre, country pop, country jazz, country blues, inspirational music, a lot of music for kids and teens. He's just extremely prolific. That's so funny. He writes a lot of songs, and I'm real proud of him. He's an amazing
go to John Michael Ferrari's fan page, singer-songwriter's fan page. You guys want to hear that? So, John, where'd that come from? Were you in a like some kind of upbeat mood or a down mood, or Pepper was in a certain mood? What brought that out? Where'd that come from?
Well, I'll tell you something. Living on the ranch is a complete different experience. We moved out of L.A. and there's a lot of distractions in L.A., a lot of the sounds and things. When we moved to the ranch, it was quiet. And when you're in a place where there's a lot of quiet for any length of time, you start listening to your inner thoughts, and there are messages and things that come to you. And it's like many of the words and lyrics, they just come to me. I just hear them. It's like a gift, like here's a line here and a line there, and it's like, I don't know where they come from. It's just you tap into a certain thing, inspiration, it's God's gift to you for being in your silence, and it's so anybody
cool.
Who's an artist, that's the magic of tapping into that place. Now, I can write just what I want to write, but it's not always the way I want it to be. But if I listen to my thoughts, my inner thoughts, there are messages in there, and that's where these things come from. Wow. Because I would never have thought I would write a song like that, and I wasn't down or depressed or anything. It was just something that was there. This week alone, I wrote 2 new songs. Just listening to my inner
there. Yeah. We got Al Harris from Kiss the Monkeys watching. John Liskey in his presence as well. You got some powerful people here listening. John Liskey with IHP.
Good. Tim, John has a Reverb Nation page. And, of course, his music is everywhere. But I mentioned Reverb Nation, John Michael Ferrari, because we put a lot of stuff that hasn't been published yet. It's just up there. That's where we can talk to different publishers and other songwriters and producers that are interested in John's songs. It's sort of like my list of there's maybe 50 on there, but a list of some of the songs that are available.
If you go to Reverb Nation, you'll really hear a different styles of music. I never know what it's going to sound like. Interesting, if you go to Reverb Nation and play a song called You Should Be Winning, that is a song Pepper's been on to finish and to perform, and I just didn't want to do it. We were at the studio, and she said, what do you want to do? Let's record this song, because that's the one I would least want to perform and do. So when we did it, it turned out great. I mean, it was like so unexpected, and I think you should go there. You want to hear something different.
Those were the Nashville Players.
They're
the ones that made that song terrific.
Yeah, we were in the studio and they said, well, what do you want us to do with this? And then Pepper said, do whatever you want. you do the arrangement you want to do, and it's worth going there and listening to it. It's quite.
So did you get an uptick when you tied into the EZWAY network on your viewership? You got a little experience with the network, huh?
Yes, we've had not very long, but certainly in just a couple of weeks, we saw John's Instagram, John Michael Ferrari on Instagram, triple. I mean, literally went from like 100 to 339 or something like that.
Right.
And
welcome to the new age.
Yeah, his dad dream went from like 40 views, and with Eric Zuley's help and his team, it went up to like 1,300 views.
Wow.
So that's the kind of influence that that team has. It helps us get John's music in front of other people, and I want to say hi to all the people listening, because I know some of you guys, and that's really cool that you're online. Thank you.
Oh yeah, we got. I mean, there's a lot of people listening, and I like those comments. And John and Pepper, you guys are amazing. I would ask you where you met. There's so many questions I have, but we have to move on because we got Carmelita coming up now. But you guys have history behind you. We're going to put you in the legend category, but unfortunately, when you have that title, it kind of makes me feel older. I don't know when they. But no, we're looking forward when this all clears up. We're looking forward to all getting together again, and we appreciate you guys taking the time to be on the show with Reatha and I. And we say it's like Eric's show, and only in slow motion.
Well, we're so thrilled to even just talk to you and hear your voices, my friend.
And I think you're on the EZWAY Wall of Fame situation too. How about that?
How about that?
Oh yeah,
that's very exciting.
I'm seeing the pictures. Yeah, and we're seeing all your stuff. But guys, thank you for coming on. It's exciting, and I tell you, you guys have changed so many lives, and we appreciated doing. Pepper, how many shows did we do? And we're in LA with you, about 52 almost. And that was.
I think we did about 52 episodes of the EZWAY show. And I think we're going to bring that back real soon now.
I'll tell you what, this is exciting. Thanks again, guys, for coming on. Time to move along. Talk keeps ticking.
All right, great
and,
show. Thanks, guys.
Pepper J and John Michael Ferrari. And with that, guys, time to move into a commercial. Reatha, what do you think?
Looking to grow and align your brand with celebrities and other established brands? Your brand is all about your entire customer experience. Everything from your logo, your website, your social media experiences, the way you answer the phone, to the way your customers experience your staff. So why not let us help you get your branding right from the start? At EZWAY Promotions, we are a new class of professionals providing first-class online branding, promotion, social media, website development, editing, graphic design, public relations, media, SEO, and online advertising.
Are you tired of doing business the hard way? Is building your business taking too much time and energy? We can help. Introducing your ultimate solution, EZWAY Business Membership. We're a full-service digital marketing solution specializing in branding and marketing, advertising, and introductions to CEOs and influencers that can help your business thrive. Problem solved. Now you can hire our award-winning team to work for your business. We've received many prestigious awards, including the Digital Trailblazer Award by Hollywood Weekly magazine, and we've been recognized by Congress. For just $11 a day, you'll get more exposure, reach more clients by next month, guaranteed. Here's how it works. You pay one low annual fee of $4,000, and you'll receive consulting, branding, marketing, advertising, social media support, product placement, and business introductions to help your business grow exponentially. And if you need more, we offer SEO, commercial, TV exposure, and much more for an additional rate. To recap, for just $11 a day annual membership fee, you'll receive branding, consulting, business-to-business introductions, advertising, and social media support. But don't take our word for it. Here's what our customers say.
We've been working with EZWAY, Eric, for the last 6 months, and literally we are slammed with work for 2 months straight, so his marketing definitely works.
To learn more, visit EZWayNetwork.com or contact us at 877-399-2929. And don't forget to follow us on social media. On Facebook at EZWAY Network, Twitter at EZWAY Broadcast, and YouTube at EZWAY TV.
You are about to experience Carmelita's Corner. Carmelita's song Rosebud made it to the top 40s with the Godfather of Soul, James Brown. She's the founder of the Rose Breast Cancer Society. Now here's your host, Carmelita Pittman.
Good morning, everyone. And regardless of what's going on around us, we're going to make it a good morning, aren't we? And I've got something really, really exciting coming your way. I've got a wonderful guest. She's a friend of many years, and her name is Barbara Joy Cordova. She's a singer, songwriter, and novelist. She is the author of Mission of the Artist, which is a book, music album, and a musical. Though it's a fictional story, it contains a lot of truth and emphasizes the importance of the artist to society. She is also the founder of Artists for a Better World, which is a group of artists, which I happen to be a part of, by the way, who have united to create a better world through aesthetics and the support of top social betterment groups. And she has much more to tell you, so I'm going to let her tell it for you, and we're going to also get a chance to hear her original composition, Artists for a Better World's Mission of the Artist. Good morning, Barbara.
Good morning, Carmelita. So good to be on your show this morning.
All right. And we are bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, aren't we?
Oh, yes. We're doing all we can to be bright-eyed and inspirational so that others can be uplifted out there.
That's right. That's our job, to keep it moving forward, to keep the light shining. And I like to think of us as light bearers. And there's a group of light bearers out there doing their part to help make the world a better place. And I'm going to turn this over to you because we're going to be listening to your music, and I want you to explain that to the listening audience. So on that note, can we hear Mission of the Artist?
Mission of the artist to lead the way, build the bridges upon which others can walk to see a new day.
We seek peaceful revolution with a message of solution to a world that's torn apart. Mission of the artist
to lead the way, build the bridges upon which others can walk to see a new day.
In a society where there's suffering and misery, we can sing away the blues.
With poetry
Oh, that's wonderful, Barbara.
Thank you, Carmelita.
Just wonderful. And, I'm just amazed at how you pulled it all together. I was looking for the list that you sent me of the names. Can you remember the names of the other people right offhand who were involved in this project?
Well, I'd like to thank Randall Michael Tobin, who's studio. We did that version in. We have, let's see real quickly, Bobby Faison, John McKinder, John Statham, and Shella Garrett. So those were the people who sang on that version of the song, and I'd like to thank them all. And just real quick, let you know if anyone wants more information on the project, the Mission of the Artist project, the book, the music, the musical, they can go to missionoftheartist.com. So you did such a beautiful intro that's mostly what I have to say about that, and love to talk to you about what we're doing here with Artists for a Better World.
Great. Barbara, I'm just wondering if you're on a different speaker phone or something, because I'm straining a little bit to hear what you just said. You seemed a little clearer the first time that we spoke.
Okay, there. Is that better?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Anyway, I hope that everybody heard the list of the people that you acknowledged. You did such a great job, and I always enjoy listening to that particular song. And you wrote it yourself, right?
Yes, that was my song, and then I had help with the arrangement or the studio production. But again, if they didn't hear, it's missionoftheartist.com is where they can get more information about the book and the music.
Okay, that's great. And I'd like to ask you, what is the origin of how you came to form Artists for a Better World?
Well, basically, I had always thought it important that artists, need to unite. There's a lot of things, of course, that have been going on for years in our society, and that we would do better as a group of artists. So basically, my favorite quote, which I was very inspired by, it was by L. Ron Hubbard, who says, "A culture is only as great as its dreams, and its dreams are dreamed by artists." So I took that to heart, both in writing the book and forming this group, because, a lot of artists, they struggle out there. They really do need a community, a network of supportive artists. And, we've been going strong for years, and it seems to have worked. Especially, this day and age, so that's basically just to sum it up. We've done a lot of events and projects in the community over the years. So there you go.
Well, you certainly have been instrumental in making it possible for my organization to have this beautiful space to present our various productions, our shows, and your staff really was instrumental also in making those a successful production. And I want to thank you. Thank you for all the support that you've lent to me over the years. And we really have had some great, amazing people come together. I've had wonderful artists that I've met through, many, many ways, and I'm going to acknowledge one right now. She's been working on my latest project, which I'm doing in concert with the Artery USA. We have a mural project that's been started for a while now, and I'm going to be putting my hand on it as soon as I can get a chance to get up that rolling ladder that I finally ordered. But Catherine Ariane is one of our lead artists who I met through Pasquale. Hello, Pasquale. I know he's out there listening. He's excited to know that you're on the show today, Barbara. And we've got a wonderful group. And I want to reach out to Laura and Schmidecki and Susie Galloway and all the people that I also met through Artists for a Better World. And I want to thank you, also acknowledging the fact that I received an award on stage there at the beautiful, beautiful Celebrity Center And that's been many, many, many years ago now. But here we are, reconnecting.
We are still together.
Yeah, we're reconnecting. So there's a lot to look forward to. There's a lot of work to be done to really, really help make the world better. We really need to come together. People need to realize that we all come from the same source. We may look different from one another, but if you want to think of each other as brothers and sisters from another mother, we're connected. I mean, there's no such thing as separation. We really are one.
It's interesting you bring up that. It's a good segue to my next thing that I wanted to say is we have a campaign going called Unity Through Create. Did that years ago, but now more than ever we need to unite because there's, in these troubled times with everything going on, the artists are the ones that can uplift and inspire and create that better world. And there are a number of artists in all genres doing things. There's, granted they're doing from their home concerts. They're, even in artists are trying to make it a lighter, uplifting thing with everything going on. And like in Italy and Boston, there's artists that are performers that are singing outside of their on their balconies. It's like we're not going to go down. We're going to keep doing positive things. So I'm encouraging our artists, in our group and others to go on social media, post their art. And we have a campaign where our artists are promoting Artists for a Better World. I am working on getting more memberships more than ever. If there's any like-minded artists out there and you'd like to join us, I would love to hear from you. You can just contact me, Barbara, at artistsforabetterworld.art. It's more important now than ever we unite and we move forward.
Well, that's great, Barbara, and you're right. I have been seeing posts on Facebook of different talented, and some of them are very well-known, entertainers that are performing from their roof, from their balconies.
Yeah, from their balconies.
Yeah, and one of them is a very famous Italian opera singer that I saw online, and it's great to know that people are still out there. And by the way, I'll give a shout-out to Stephen. I don't want to say his last name because I don't want to mess it up, but I met him also at one of your meetings, and he did a great job of presenting his music on this radio show, and I hope that he's listening. So hi, Stephen, and he just did a live performance yesterday on Facebook. Great guitarist, wonderful musician.
Well, I wanted to acknowledge a couple other members. We have, and maybe they'll be on your show in the future, we have Mark Bosserman, amazing singer-songwriter, keyboard player, does a lot of Facebook Live. Bob Sullivan of the Happiness Band. These are members of ours, and they are out there cheering up the community. Bob plays in his garage, his little jams, and, it's just, they're keeping the art going. I have seen people out there doing all kinds of things in the community, artists. And one thing I really wanted to make a point of is every year we celebrate World Art Day on April 15th in honor of Da Vinci's birthday. We've been having live events every year, and we don't know what's going to happen, in the middle of April, but we're going forward with this and asking artists of all kinds to send their poems, their songs, their paintings to Becky Mate, who's collecting all this, and then we will promote in honor of World Art Day. So that's really important that we acknowledge the importance of the arts, and that last year generated a lot of people sending stuff to us. Of course, we had our live events, and we're doing that again, so anyone out there can send their works to artday@earthlink.net so that, we would love to see what you're doing and acknowledge you as an artist. And we have to keep our spirits up and keep going, because it's the artists who are going to have enough, spirit to uplift us out of these times.
Yes, well, the arts really do make a difference in our lives. I mean, it's all around us. Art is everywhere, whether we recognize it or not. It is part of our life. It's part of our life fabric. When I taught art, I used to point out to my students that, the moment that you get up in the morning, and you brush your teeth or whatever, the designs of the industrial products that you're using, the clothing that you're putting on your body was designed by somebody. The furniture that you're sitting on was designed by a furniture designer. Your house was designed by an architect, and we could go on and on and on and on.
Oh, yes.
It's so visible that it's invisible. People aren't even aware of how much art plays a role in their lives. But the moment that you take time, and maybe now is a good time for us to stop and smell the roses, literally, because when we stop and all the busy talk that's in our heads gets quieted down, that's when we can connect with the higher power. And just like John Michael Ferrari was talking earlier about how he was inspired when he could be quiet on the ranch and listen to that small, still voice that we all have. We're all connected to this source, this power battery, or whatever you want to call it, God, whatever you want to call it. It's all connected. And we can tune into that universal intelligence power bank if we choose to.
You're so right, and we are all creators. That's the nature of us as beings. We are, and then, like you were saying, it's the clothing, the architecture, whatever, whether it's even creating a business, anything. It's all art. It comes from, that being's vision of, what they want to. It's create, the word create in any field, and it's so important now that people do the focus. I know a lot of people, since they're at home, if they're getting, painting projects, writing projects done. I want to give a shout out to Lala Rowe, who I have to give an acknowledgement to. She's also a writer, and she's my deputy now, and she's got us our nonprofit status along with Crowder, who's the lawyer who did this. So I wanted everyone to know we're now nonprofits, everything donated, memberships, tax deductible, just a little plug there. And now more than ever, we need this artistic force, the army of artists to reach out and conquer what's going on and just send our messages out to the world. So unity through creativity, that's why I said, okay, I'm going to, ignite that again. And we would love to hear from anything positive that people are doing. We would love to hear from you.
Well, I want to thank you, Barbara, for coming on the show. And there were a couple other people that I think I might have missed that I wanted to send a shout-out to. I mentioned Laura Schmidicki and Susie Galloway, but there are many others. Dee Dee O'Malley, I hope she's listening. She was a guest on the show. And so on that note, I have a saying. I tend to say it's time to get on our horse and ride off into the sunset. So, again, give us that website and how they can get involved.
Okay, well, they can just reach me, Barbara at artistsforabetterworld.art.
Okay, so and the website is?
Well, we are upgrading our website now, so it's artistsforabetterworld.art. And one of our members is Randy Tobin, who I mentioned. He's been great with our website and our the videos and things we have to do technically, and he's away right now, but he'll be back. He'll be finishing our new website. So that's why I say if they want to contact me directly, just can email me. They can check out the site. It's in the process of being upgraded. So that's where it's at currently.
Okay, great. And I hope that your friend in South Africa, Robin, is listening. He's a 2-time Grammy winner.
Yes.
And
I mentioned that.
That's, amazing how many people are tuning in now. So I want to thank you for coming on board on Radio Boomers Live and Carmelita's Corner, my little corner of the world. And we're going to say bye-bye for now.
Thank you, Carmelita. We'll be in touch, and the show must go on.
The show must go on.
Smartphone, cell phone,
bye-bye.
PC, Mac, tablet, iPad. That's right. It's tech time.
Pretty much no matter where you're located in the United States, you have been told that you are safer at home. So what are we doing while we're at home? Well, it's plenty of time to give us opportunities to do all those things that we haven't done and maybe even learn something new. Did you know that you can go on the internet and find almost anything, how to do anything on the internet? Either Google it or go to YouTube. It's amazing when I've gotten so dependent that when I don't know how to do something, I just immediately go to YouTube, type it in, and you would be amazed at what you could find. You can learn how to knit. You can learn how to crochet. You can learn how to do hair, how to cut hair, how to clean out your CPAP mask. I was shocked when I went in. How do you clean a CPAP? And there's literally hundreds, if not thousands, of videos of how to do it. While you've got this time, take this time. Don't sit around being depressed and stop watching the news all day. Go on the internet. Discover new things. How to make floral arrangements. How to make things out of things that you already have around the house. How to bake bread. How to cook a roast. There's 1,000,001 things on the internet that you can learn how to do. How to make jewelry. Never thought about doing things like that before? This will be your time. How to paint. How to sculpt. Now, granted, a lot of places are closed, so a lot of things you can't go and get nowadays, but there's a lot of things that you have right in your house that you'll be able to use. And especially if you don't know how to use your computer, this is the time to learn. You can type in how to use my iPad, how to use my phone, how to use my tablet, and it will come up, and you'll learn all kinds of new things to do. So don't sit around home being bored, long-faced, or unhappy. Learn something new. Check into your cyberspace education. That's my tech time for today. Let's move on to Jim's Gym.
Okay, baby boomers, it's time for Jim from Jim.
I love it, Reatha. Interesting stuff. And remember, guys, during this shutdown, don't panic about, you might run short of this or that. What you do is when you go to some of these stores, like I went to Walgreens, and they were out of, the papers and so on. And I just simply asked the manager, when do you get your next delivery? And he tells me the time and the day. And you go there, and the place is all stocked up. Now, it may be empty at the end of the day, but that particular day, you've got your choice. And then there's some outlying areas that, you don't want to go to where it's the most crowded. Go to stores that might be out a little bit. And, like, there might be a pharmacy. Like, I found a few pharmacies that were not the big ones, but just little off-the-wall pharmacies that had plenty of stuff in there because people didn't think about going there. And then you want to, possibly, I don't know how long this is going to go, but maybe get an extra freezer ordered. You just order it online because if you go to the stores, they're sold out of the freezers. I went to a couple of the appliance stores and the big chains. So you can order maybe a 5 cubic foot freezer. That would work, and stock up on a couple things, just for a few tips there. Anyway, I'm going to see if I can get Eric on because I want to talk about some of the stuff coming up with the Wall of Fame page and group and so on and so forth. So let's see if we can bring Eric on. It's so cool because the engineer posts everything that they're saying. Well, the guests are on, all their stuff is being posted. So cool. So Eric, did we get you? Are you on with us?
Yeah, I'm here. Hey,
there we go.
Guys.
Hey,
Dad.
Hi, Eric.
I have to say I was in between conference calls. I've been doing so many different things, but I have like an iPad in front of me right now. I have a touchpad in front of me. I have my phone that I'm doing my business on. So watching on my iPad and my touchpad, I'm like watching all the interaction and I'm watching all the stuff happening. and I'm loving the show. The show's gotten a lot better. And also, too, I want to point out to everybody our new sponsors. Jeffrey Levine Solutions. You'll see that on the new flyer. And IHP Global, Elevate Your Business Through Faith. You'll see that on the flyer. And Boomer Boost. All great companies. Definitely, guys, check them out, please. Great guests today, Barbara Cordova and Pepper J and John Michael Ferrari. I love Pepper. Pepper's been my co-producing partner for well over 8 years, and John Michael's been a friend, and now he's a member. He's a client. And it was awesome hearing the automatic automation of promotion that we've been able to create ever since they joined the Wall of Fame. I mean, come on, like, you know, a couple hundred views to 1,300 something views in like a couple days. I mean, you need not to say any more. And also shout outs to, you know, all the people that have been tuning in. I want to make sure we don't necessarily miss anybody. Like Christopher Williams and Mahash Babu. And you know what's happening, guys, is we're starting to broadcast now on EZWAY Broadcasting. That's why there's more people coming in now. We're doing everything through that page. So I just want to tell everybody to please spread the word about EZWAY Broadcasting. So that's letter E, letter Z, W-A-Y, space, broadcasting. That's where all of our broadcasts are going to be, okay? We have over 50-something shows now that's airing on Apple, Amazon, Roku, and Facebook Live, YouTube, all the same stuff, and then many other syndications like Simul TV and My TV to Go and One Studio and so on and so forth. And so all of this is going to be on that page. All of our broadcasts, all of our shows, all of everything that we have is going to be on EZWAY Broadcasting. So if you're not liking that page, if you're not following that page, I recommend you do so. And then also, so to give you guys a real small idea, and those of you guys that are tuning in, you can actually go to my website, ericzuley.com, and basically click on blog, or just go to ericzuley.com/blog. And basically for me, like, you know, I have a show coming up with Kristana Loken, who's the star of Terminator 3. And me and her have been talking. We've been setting up a bunch of stuff. We set her up with a real major e-commerce situation to where she's making some money. Other celebrities got wind of it, and now they want the same situation. We have a whole partnership, kind of like an Amazon type of platform. It's called Shop Social Scenes. You know, and then you'll see an ad on the right saying Shop Social Scenes if you want to actually click and see our shopping mall. And you know, we're doing a lot of things with a lot of influencers right now through the Wall of Fame and the Shop Social Scenes. And then after Kristana,
yeah, it's surprising. Even though they can be a star, but as time goes on, you know, with what you're doing, it keeps them totally out there with the up and coming, you know, best way to resource what they're doing and their notoriety with the business aspect and everything else. This is amazing.
Yeah, and
guys, don't forget, if you go online, you could see all the stuff we're talking about through our engineers.
Yes, and shout out to our engineer team too. They're amazing. They're just like so on point. And you know, so if you go to ericzuley.com and you click on blog, you'll be able to see everything that we have going on and all the different shows. I have a lot of great live shows that are meant to really help you guys. You know what I mean? It's the point of what we're doing and why we do what we do with the EZWAY Wall of Fame and all the different shows is to really interact and help you guys and do what we call the digital handshake effect. And we love when you guys are commenting to us, when you guys are talking to us. We're doing a lot of ways to help you broadcast better, to help you make money, monetize your media, you know, to help you learn how to do interviews. And really with the times that we're in right now, it's all about streaming. It's all about podcasting. And then it's how do you make money through having a stream. And it's as simple as setting up a Yeti microphone and your laptop and a little green screen, and you have a whole broadcast studio, and you can make money. I mean, we're making a lot of income through our broadcast situation, and people are taking our trainings, and they're making money. They're getting more views. They're getting more followers, and it's really rocking. So, guys, I'm on here right now. I want to hear from you guys. Mark Schmidt just followed EZWAY. Shout out to Mark Schmidt. I'm watching you guys. If you're on here right now, we have like 18-something people on here live. Say who you are, especially if you're new. If we don't know you, if you're not in the EZWAY family yet, please do me a favor and say who you are and what you do, why you do it. You know, just post a comment, post your website. Feel free to use our promotion. we want to hear from you. We want to link up with you, and we want to know who you are and learn what your differences. So I'm seeing some hearts here. Some people are commenting. Reatha Gray accepted the invitation that EZWAY brought. See, this goes to show you how much a podcast works. You know what I mean? Like, I'm talking right now, and I'm seeing now, as soon as I said hello to you guys, I'm seeing hearts, I'm seeing likes, I'm seeing wows, I'm seeing people popping on. I've seen 4 people now hit our like page from this podcast. So that's conversion. That's return right there. You know what I mean? And if any of you guys want to learn how to do a podcast or streaming and broadcast your message out there, I am available. You can go to ericzuley.com, and I do consult on streaming and podcasting and how to make money. And you guys must be sharing, because now we got like 22-something people live. And I appreciate you guys. Shout out to Lori Page. I see you, girl. How you been? We got to connect. And just all my EZWAY family, man. I want to connect with you guys, and I love doing these broadcasts because it's the best way to do that. And we have more interactive systems now where our hosts are going to be able to connect with you guys more and more. We want all of our shows to be interactive. So let me tell you guys about a couple of the shows, which I'm going to be blogging on EZWAY Broadcasting. We're going to be blogging on EZWAY Broadcasting as well as Eric Zuley blog. And guys, do me a favor too, and press the share button, press the like button. Help me get those engaging numbers up there. I appreciate it. But if you go to EZWay.tv, you'll see our broadcast capabilities, and you'll see. Oh, never mind. They're working on it right now. So here's the shows. There we go. Okay, so here's some of the shows. We have a new show coming up. I want to highlight this new show. It's called The Enlightened Beauty Show, and it's going to be a really classy show and showing you how to really get your image right to make money in front of camera. It's going to be awesome, and that's hosted by Natalie Chapron. And then we have Jay-Z TV Live, which is a lot of different celebrity interviews and entertainment interviews, and that's Janet Zipper with iHeartRadio. And then I Am Enough. The I Am Enough show is really charitable based. A lot of great interviews to show you how you're enough. If you're ever doubting yourself, this is the show you need to watch. Okay, shout outs to Megan Benyo. Then we have the What's Up Orange County show, which is a lot of celebrities all over Orange County. And then we have the Artist Process show. Now this show is really rocking, okay? This show has been rocking. They're getting like 10,000 views per episode right now. And they also have Tap Interviews. So if you want to be interviewed, go to Tap Interviews on Facebook, check them out. They've interviewed some really awesome people, and they're a big client of ours. We're helping to build. We helped them to create this platform, and it's made them money. It's brought more attention. It's brought more of everything, and they have so many interviews on here. So that's from Matt J. Doyle. Shout out to Matt J. Doyle. And then we have the Rising Fashion Show. Okay, Rising Fashion. I'm going to be interviewing them on April 2nd. I think it is the next Thursday coming up. And you're going to meet the executive producers, the top models. And this show is kind of a cross between America's Top Model meets Fear Factor. You know, it's a really interesting kind of reality show. So if you're into fashion, if you're into entertaining, funny stuff, that's great. Then we have So Delicious TV and just so many other shows. Shout outs to Voice America and the Finding Your Frequency show, and my show, The Easy Show. Mindset Reset. This is a really good one too. Mindset Reset is a very, Zen type show with some of the top entertainers, visionaries, bestsellers, sports figures, spiritual teachers, and they share their insights on how you can be live and mindful and abundant. You can help people, and it's just these shows make you feel good. It's positive, And then we have Event Television, all of our events, and then Sidewalks Entertainment has over 9,000 episodes, and every celebrity known to man is on that show. And we're bringing on some veteran shows and just some different things, but you guys can go to ericzuley.com and follow all the stuff that I have going on. And then if you want to actually receive updates on your cell phone, which a lot of people do, again, remember, everything to keep things simple is on EZWAY Broadcasting, okay? So I'm going to have ask the engineer to go ahead and put on the EZWAY Broadcasting page so you guys can like that if you haven't done it yet. That's where everything's going to be. So we're going to keep it really simple for you guys, and it's all going to be on the EZWAY Broadcasting page. So if you haven't liked or followed that page yet, you haven't turned on the little bell button, the notifications. Engineer, show that for me, please. Yeah, right there, the little bell button. You click that bell button, and that'll give you a notification on your phone whenever we go live on our broadcast. And we have some big celebrities, shows coming up that we're going to do interaction. We're going to give you guys the ability to connect with these stars to get them connected to your business. And also, too, what I'm going to be doing, and make sure you follow my blog if you want to be eligible for this, is I'm going to give you guys the chance to co-host with me, okay? So when I do my live broadcast, like, for instance, Alex Stern, he's a buddy of mine, co-founder of Constant Contact. I mean, one of the biggest CRM e-marketing softwares in the world with billions of people on it probably. He's a millionaire. He's a guy that's very, very successful. I mean, I would want to talk to him. I would want to ask him a couple questions. We're going to give 3 people the opportunity to be able to come onto the show and ask one question, as well as promote themselves for 30 seconds to a minute on live, which is then going to be broadcast on Roku, Apple, and Amazon, and EZWAY Broadcasting, and all the stuff that we do. Same thing with Kristana Loken, who's the star of Terminator 3. So if you know Terminator 3, if you've seen that movie, I mean, that's the star. She's right opposite to Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's going to be a great opportunity, to do that. And then we also have, a lot of other great shows coming up. So, connect with us. Text EZWAY, letter E, letter Z, WAY to the number 55678. And definitely stay connected. And then I am also going to let you guys know about the Wall of Fame, okay? EZWAY Wall of Fame. If you guys are not an EZWAY Wall of Famer yet, you need to become an EZWAY Wall of Famer. So search EZWAY Wall of Fame on Facebook if you're a Facebooker, if you're on Facebook, and like the page, okay, as well as join the group. The group is going to be really awesome. A lot of our influencers, a lot of our celebrities, all of our millionaires and authors and people that can help you. This is where you want to come to really interact and connect with influencers and business owners, get sponsors and things like that. And we will highlight you. We will promote you. We'll do a lot of stuff. There's over 50-something groups. I can't tell you guys them all. Everything is on EZWAY Info. Again, everything's on EZWAY Broadcasting on Facebook. That's the main page you want to go, EZWayBroadcasting.com, EZWAY Broadcasting on Facebook. But if you want to go to everything that we do, okay, it's EZWayInfo.com. And again, if you text EZWAY to 55678, that's all you need to do. You'll get all the updates. But EZWayInfo.com will take you to our Easy Card. This is another sponsor of ours. Awesome technology. And everything that you do, all of our shows, all of our interviews, everything is on the Easy Card. Our different shows coming up, all the stuff that we have coming, everything's on that Easy Card. So if you want to keep it real simple, we're going to have the way to subscribe on there real soon too. It'll just say subscribe at the top. And so we're making it as simple and as easy as we can for you guys. We love you guys so much. Shout outs to Jason Spann. He shared. Thank you, Jason Spann. Shout outs to Reatha Gray. Shout outs to Johnny Vegas. Shout outs to Lori Page. Shout outs to everybody that's tuning in, man. Theodosa, and really a big shout out to Theodosa. She's been really supportive. She's been sharing. She's been supporting, a lot. And shout outs to, let me see who else we have on here that's been tuning in this whole time. I mean, we've been on here for almost an hour, and they've stayed on the entire, Connie Reddick, Julia, and David, Hamatino. I'm sorry if I mispronounced you guys' names. All you guys, man, I appreciate you guys, love you guys to death. And if you guys want to do a show with us, we are looking for more shows. We're looking for more broadcasts on our EZWAY Broadcasting. So we love you guys. Love you too, Dad. My dad is awesome. Guys, do me a favor and go to your parents if you haven't done this lately and say, I love you and thank you for everything that you've done for me. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Be appreciative. The power of appreciation will get you guys everywhere. Remember these two things, okay? The power of appreciation and the power of association. I'm Eric Zuley, and I'll catch you guys later.
Thank you, Eric, for popping on the show and giving us an update on everything. And thanks. Yep, there was a little applause there. And remember, guys, while you're in your shutdown and you're staying at home, you want to take a little bit of time, get some stuff done around the house. Reatha, you still on with us? Okay.
Can you hear me?
There
Can you
go.
hear me?
Well, yeah, I can hear you, Reatha. I can hear you. We're just saying, while you're at home and just looking for something to do, get some stuff done. Get some of those chores. Reatha, I saw a joke here. You don't need a parachute to go skydiving. You need a parachute to go skydiving twice.
That's funny.
Okay. Yeah. It's parallel. Well, if you want something funny, parallel lines have so much in common. It's a shame they'll never meet. But anyway, with that, Reatha, I guess
that's not funny.
I guess it's.
That's a dad joke.
Yeah. Well, what is it? someone stole my mood ring. I don't know how I feel about that. I think I better end it here. So I guess,
think so.
Yeah, we'll stop here. So I guess with that, guys, Reatha, have you been getting anything done around the house that normally would be not done?
I've gotten a year's worth of sleep is what I've gotten so far. Every day I say I'm going to get up and I'm going to start doing stuff. Hasn't happened. But I've got a whole nother month to get it done, so I will.
So we do have a month, yeah. And, this time there's no excuses for any of us, even me. And, we got time on our hands, and we can't be expected to do too much because nobody's doing anything. They can't. So let's get some stuff done right now.
Closed.
Yeah. We got the office stores are open, and I asked them. They say, well, because people are at home doing a lot of work at home, they're leaving the office stores open. Like Home Depot's are open; they're closed a little bit earlier, but you still get stuff there. Although I go there and there's not too many people in there, and a few things. Anyway, we're gonna hear. I want to hear from you guys. Call in and tell us some of the stuff you're getting done around the house. And no reason for procrastination now, right? This is it. This is the bottom line. We got to get this stuff done. But anyway, with that, guys, it's time to wrap up. We want to thank our guests today, John Michael Ferrari, Pepper J, and it's just been different times, Reatha, and we just got to roll with it and try to stay healthy, keep the gloves on, and keep the hands clean. Don't touch your face. But with that, Reatha, let's call it a wrap. And until next Monday morning, Reatha and I will be on Radio Boomers Live. So keep moving, keep the health, keep the faith. And until next Monday, we'll see you then. Radio Boomers Live is out.
Be safe.
Thank you for listening to Radio Boomers Live with your hosts, Reatha Gray, Star Betty White's Off Their Rockers, and EZ's dad, Jim Zuley. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter at Radio Boomers Live. Radio Boomers Live is brought to you by the EZWAY Broadcasting Network. That's the letter E, the letter Z, Broadcasting Network.